Good afternoon, I'm Jeff. I'm a sewer tech Northwest. Today we're at property address 4638 Southeast Allen Road here in Milwaukee. We're located in the basement of the home. We're going from the branch of the line that comes off the toilet down here in the basement. We scoped another portion of the line here yesterday. Everything from that front foundation clean out to the main was in good condition and functioning. So we're going to try and scope this portion of it to figure out what's going on here. And it sounds like basically everything from the toilet upstairs, that's draining properly as far as we can tell here. It's the toilet downstairs in the basement as well as the sinks down here that are clogging up. You can see the line currently is about 3/4 full of water. Alright, well there is our, this appears to be the culprit here. Let's see if the camera can do anything with it. It looks like and feels like my camera's trying to bore through a whole bunch of debris. You can see that here now, how solid that clog is in the line. I'm going to try and make a hole in this thing here and see if we can't get the line to drain out. So we are getting some water flow here, so we're going to give this thing a minute here to drain. And more than likely, we're probably going to need the line to be augered or jetted out to remove this whole blockage here. I would also recommend a re-scope be done. Because right now, it looks like this is as good as it's going to get with the camera here. It's bored a hole through the side of it, but I can't take out the majority of it with the camera. It's not really designed to do that. Anyway, I'd run a jetter or auger through here to bust this clog up. And it's still draining here. We might have a line that drains just fine, but someone put, a bunch of paper towels or something dumb down there like that and clogged the thing up. Alright, we've had the water turned off for quite a while here, and we still have water pouring through here. I've got to kind of keep the camera in this spot to kind of keep this hole opened up. Once I pull out of here, it starts to close back in on itself. But I haven't had any water running here for quite a while, so this may be draining out some other portion of the line. It could be off the other branch of the line. So we're going to give it here just a little bit longer to drain. Well, I located the camera head here just to see where it's at. It's straight out. It's like going through the doorway into kind of the garage or front of the basement area, straight out from where the utility sink is at. Now, I cannot believe we still have water draining through this thing here. I'm going to keep on going here, because that may just keep draining for a while. The line needs to be drain cleaned for sure, and until that's totally drained out, we're not going to have an idea of whether we have a significant belly here under the floor that's causing all this stuff to build up. It does look like we do have some standing water throughout the basement floor area here. But we could also have debris sitting underneath that water that's kind of damming things up. It's kind of a hard one to say. right, we're here to the concrete transition, so last about 15-20 feet of that we just scoped there. We've already cameraed. I just wanted to make sure we got far enough. And we're gonna start reeling back in here. And everything from the front foundation clean out to the main was in fairly good condition and functioning great. It does look like we've got some standing water here in the line. Looks like it dissipates out at about 38 feet out. So far, it's fairly minimal coming back through here. The hard part right now is I just don't want to run a bunch of water in case that thing just can't handle the water flow. It looks like consistently across much of this pipe here in the main line, in the basement anyway, we have a minimal amount of standing water. It's all sitting way below a quarter of an inch. It's around a 32nd to a 16th of an inch. In those circumstances, I generally don't recommend tearing the entire basement floor up. You just got to make sure you're not putting stuff down the line that shouldn't go down there. Which in this circumstance, looks like we may have paper towels or something here. There could also be damaged pipe for all we know. That's the hard part. We can't see what's behind all that debris there. So that the line needs to get augered or jetted and re-scoped to ensure we don't have any major damage at that point there. But even with the hole made in it, we do still have some standing water here across the floor. But it's hard to assess all this until that debris is gone, so we know for sure that that's not holding any water back anymore. But from here at about, we hit standing water here about 2 to 3 feet into the line. So get the thing cleaned out. We're also going to move over to another clean out here on the right side of the house and scope across just to make sure we don't have anything going on there as well. Alright, we're over here at this. There's a stack that comes down the right side of the house here, kind of in this little nook area. Now, you can see here that we do have standing water as well. We'll locate the camera head here at 24 feet out, 23 feet is where we're stopping. Alright, just located this in almost the exact same spot, just about 3 feet or so. The line's running over across, it goes from right side of the house over to the left side, and then ties onto the line that we just scoped there a moment ago. My guess here is that this line is actually where the clog originated from, because it is absolutely clogged solid. I can't get the camera to even budge through that. So, and I think what's happening is as that clog spilled over into the other line where the Y connection was, it started clogging that one up too. So, both sections of this line here need to get drain cleaned and then re-scoped, because right now we can't tell if we've got a bunch of bellies under the floor or if someone just put a whole bunch of paper towels or rags down the line. You could have a perfectly good sewer line underneath all that. We just can't see it right now. And again, where the clog is at, if I can get this thing turned the right way here, is over near kind of where the water heater is, or about 3-4 feet beyond the fireplace going towards the water heater.